Hello there, Angela Sadat here with the Angela Sadat Group of Keller Williams Premier Realty here in the Twin Cities of Minnesota. Today in our seller summary for January 2017, Happy New Year by the way, we are talking about when is the best time to list your home for top dollar. And so there are a lot of different ideas around this topic, and we always hear, wow, springtime is the busiest time of the year. Of course, yes, we do see a spike in our activity in the springtime. So that is absolutely the truth. However, the question is really, what is your goal? So imagine this. Imagine you are a seller. You've got a $200,000 house and you'd like to sell that house and buy something around $350,000. If that's the case, then certainly you can sell your home in the spring, and perhaps top dollar is gained in the spring this year. And you're also going to be then paying for your next house at top dollar as well. So what is your goal? What are you doing? Are you upsizing? Are you downsizing? Is there any uniqueness to your house? Another thing that people question in the spring market is, oh, well, I have a very unique house. Because of the increased activity in the spring market, a lot of times if you do have some uniqueness to your house, it is actually a good time to list your home. The spring market brings a lot of buyers. People kind of wake up in February or so and say, oh my goodness, if I'm going to actually move in the spring, I want to be able to purchase my house in February or March so that I can get in right around the time that school ends. So if there's uniqueness to your house, that might be a time for you to list. Now, what if your house is just like every other house on the block? Maybe you live in a community where there were maybe 2 or 3 floor plans, and so you're kind of realizing, well, there's quite a few homes that are like mine. Sometimes the busiest time of the year isn't necessarily the best time to sell that kind of a house, because a lot of times, for instance, right now we're very low in inventory. So in these winter months, we're very low in inventory. And so even if your house is kind of similar to the ones next door to you, that's okay, because those houses aren't on the market at this time. So there are a lot of variables when it comes to when is the best time for me to get top dollar. And I think we talk about this enough for you to understand that perhaps it is worth having a conversation when you get ready to kind of think about selling or think about making that next move, to say, okay, what is the uniqueness to my specific situation, and how can I play that uniqueness to my advantage? And so there are a lot of different questions that we actually ask you when we come to meet you for a seller consultation. And the reason is so that we can plan that process for you and really make sure that you're doing things at the right time and the right pace for your plan and your goals and your specific market price point and your specific home. So give us a call and we can start that planning process now, even if you're a little ways out from when you think you'd like to move. Hopefully you've had fun with our seller summary today, and that helps you a little bit with your plans for your next move.